everyone, welcome to the Evolution Journey reading for September. And for those of you who've just joined for the first time, this is the evolution symbol. We are reading around the symbol, each station, and they all represent a different a different part of your journey. So this is, we're going to start here, and this symbol represents where you currently see yourself, and then this is what is being reflected to you in your reality. Here is what source or divine would like you to see that perhaps you're not quite seeing at this stage. This station represents the support that you're receiving, and this is the particles of possibility, what's possible, and this is the probable outcome for your journey through September. And so before we get started, what I would invite you to do is just sit quietly and have a soft intention of what guidance you would like to receive for the month ahead. Maybe it's around your career or your home life. Maybe you'd like an adventure or a new relationship. Maybe that's something to do with your health. Whatever it is, just softly set an intention. And then I invite you to just sit back, breathe and receive as I guide you through the energies for the month ahead. All right, so let's begin. So I'll just lay the cards out and then we'll go through them. And this is more than just a card reading. We're going to do a code at the end of it. And the code is going to help you upgrade your system so that you can hold the new frequency of the energies coming in, and help you shift from one reality to a new reality. And of course, you know, everybody has free will. So whilst this is a guide, you know, you have free will on how you wish to show up in the world. But this might offer some support if you are looking to manifest something in your life, or perhaps you're facing a challenge at the moment and you'd like to receive guidance on that. All right, so let's begin. So the first card we drew was 19. Isn't that beautiful? The crystals of the earth. And for me, the purple really represents, you know, accessing your higher guidance. And 19 is a mastery number of 1. And 19 is about being able to follow inspired ideas and to create something in your life which you've never done before, which has never been created before. And it's about stepping into a new earth leadership. And when I say new earth, it's about, you know, we're shifting into this new way of being, which, you know, has the potential to be really, really beautiful as we break free from limiting beliefs and behaviours and old paradigm ways of doing and being. And so where we're shifting from a more combative and competitive way of being into a more collaborative and cooperative way of being. So if you have set your soft intention, then that's a great way, that's a great card to pull to start this reading. So the second position is about what's being reflected to you from the outside world. So in your relationships at work or in partnerships. And the 2 represents partnerships and collaborations. So whatever your intention was, you're being shown that there are new partnerships and collaborations coming in to support you. And so it's really a case of, you know, just noticing who those people might be. And often, you know, they might be people we're not expecting. So pay attention. Who's in your life? Who's supporting you, encouraging you? Because these are the types of energies that we really want to have around us at this time. Supportive people, encouraging people, you know, people that come genuinely from the heart, that want to see you do well, see you thrive in life. So we'll move on to position 3. And this is all about, well, what does the divine want me to see that perhaps I'm not quite seeing at this moment in time? And so what we have here is 11. And 11 is a mastery number. And if you look here, it's like, you know, in every direction that you go, you're in your expression. So the arrows are all pointing out, which tells me that rather than you potentially reacting to the outside world, it means that you're standing in your power and you're being in your unique expression as you create your reality. And 11 means it represents, you know, listening to that divine intelligence that's coming through, and then following that guidance of the intelligence coming through. And that's more than, you know, that's not about trying to figure things out with your logical mind. That's really tapping into intuitive hits and trusting that that is the guidance that you're receiving, and to take action on that, even if you are not quite sure, well, where's this going to take me? It really is asking you to trust those that inner guidance. Beautiful. So this represents the support that you're receiving from unseen or the unseen realms generally. And here we have 18. And I love this. It's, for me, it represents, you know, whatever's going on in the inside is going to be reflected on the outside. So whatever you're creating with your thoughts in your own mind, you know, whether they're empowering thoughts, kind thoughts to yourself, staying on track, keeping your focus on what it is you want to experience, that has the potential to be reflected in the outside world. So again, really pay attention to the thoughts that you're receiving and noticing, are they empowering thoughts? Are they driving me forward? Or am I in fearful thoughts, worry, lack, you know, that kind of thing. And so 18 is an embodiment number of 9. So it really means that you're starting to embody the essence of 9 energy, which is about kind of shifting from one, so like maybe you've completed a project now and you're ready for the next. It's like the end of a cycle. So you've kind of embodied that cycle. And 18 means about really being in your divinity and being able to reflect that to others. So divine reflecting divine. Having that source energy reflecting in your life and being able to hold the highest vibration, so that what you're creating is you're creating your future in the now. You know, it's not sometime in the future. The thoughts, the behaviors that you are that you're having now are creating what you're about to experience. So as I said, you know, if you're in high vibration, having high quality thoughts about yourself and your reality, then that's what's going to show up. And so the possible outcome is 26. And this is like, tells me that, you know, it's just spiraling up. So whatever we're creating, even if sometimes we might think, oh, I haven't moved forward, you know, I'm still here, still in the same situation. Actually, we're not. Because if you look at it like, if you're spiraling up, so as you come around again, it might appear that you've got the same view, but actually you're a level higher. So we're always shifting higher. And so the 26 is a mastery number of 8, and 8 is all about personal power. So the possibility here is really stepping into your authentic power here, staying in divine flow, and then experiencing much higher frequency realities. So as I was saying, you know, even though sometimes it might appear you haven't moved higher, actually, if you really stop and notice, even your consciousness is higher. Maybe you're starting to have more positive thoughts and experiences than perhaps you did previously. And it's being able to recognize that and honor the growth that you've had, and then being able to stay in that high frequency, so that what you have reflected back to you in your external experience is of a higher divine projection. So really staying in that divine frequency and channeling that kind of intelligence coming through, which is what we had here in the 11. All right, so here we're moving on now to the final station, which is particles of probability. And we have 12. And 12 is really beautiful. It tells me that it doesn't matter which way you go, you can't get it wrong. You know, all directions are leading the same path. So whichever way you go, you still get to the same destination. And again, we're finishing with the purple, which again tells me it's about really tapping into your higher guidance, being at that high frequency. And 12 is an embodiment of 3, and 3 is all about becoming more of who you are. What is your unique expression? Who are you in the world? And how can you embody that and fully show up in this divine essence of you? And it's also about, you know, creating beyond what your mind tells you, which is what we had here. Listening to that higher intelligence, those intuitive hits that you get. And in order to receive those intuitive hits, it's really important that, you know, we can't be busy all the time and having our mind occupied, because we won't be able to receive the intuition. So we need to find time for quiet time where we can listen and then take action on what we're receiving through the listening. And again, you're being called that when you do get an intuitive hit, to trust it and follow through on the action. You know, don't waver and stop and start questioning that guidance, because then that's when you drop out of that high frequency. So it's really trusting that, yep, I got this hit. And sometimes, you know, it doesn't always make sense to begin with. So even if it appears a little bit nonsensical, often that is, you know, the perfect divine hit. Because if it's too logical in a way, then often that is a sign that we have dropped into our logical mind, our figuring out, you know, problem solving mind, and we're not in our higher intuition. So pay attention to that. And the more you do that, the more you'll start to recognize which is which, you know, which is coming in because you're maybe stressing and trying to figure something out, or when you're more relaxed and you just get this boom hit comes in, you're like, oh, okay, let's see where that takes me. So staying in that joyful, innocent, and playful energy really, really helps here. Nice. So September looks very promising. It looks like, you know, again, if we can just follow the guidance, we're getting the support from people around us, you know, being discerning of who we let into our energy, and then trusting this intuition, staying in our personal power as we shift upwards, as we spiral upwards to the next level, and then really expressing our uniqueness, who we are, who we've come to, who we are at a soul essence, and what we've come to experience. So let's pull a journey card just to see what I am statement can support us on this reading for the month of September. Nice. I am the gift. Your love, strength and intention activates light into the world. And that's 30. And so 30 is actually the mastery number of 3, which we finished on here. So again, you're really being invited to step into the mastery of you, and, you know, becoming that creator of your reality. So let's just read from the book what it offers us. So I am the gift. Your heart opens as you embody your I am presence, which is what we were saying here. Align your being with divine flow. As you clear away resistance, your heart fully radiates the essence of your truth. You clear all patterns that weigh you down. Claim your sovereignty and feel the empowerment of stepping into your purpose. You are the gift. Just by being you, you heal those around you. You allow others to move into their heart space by living from your own. As you activate your I am presence, celebrate the love that you are. Honor your gift of frequency. Envision your greatest potential. Open to your infinite way of being and step into your truth as you share your love. Your love, strength and intention activate a light into the world, raising the frequency of all you touch. Anchor your light into the heart of the earth. Express the infinite love that is who you are through your work, your thoughts, your words and actions. You are ready to share your gift. Affirm aloud, I am the gift. I embody my true essence. I align with divine flow. And as always, you can't really make it up, because that really summed up the whole reading here. You know, knowing, really listening and acting and being your true essence. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. We're going to finish it with the coding to help hold that higher frequency into your body throughout the month ahead. So I invite you now to just keep your soft intention in your mind as you place your hands on your heart, if you'd like to. And just start by breathing in through the nose and out the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, along the spine, along the brain, down the spine, and out the mouth. And the code coming through is 1, 2, 11, 9, 8, 3, 3. And sometimes when you feel that code come in, you do notice a shift in your frequency and your energy body. You might feel more uplifted or expanded. Just notice. And equally, if you don't feel anything, that's also perfectly fine. And then we'll just say thank you, I love you, it is done. And so I invite you to use this I am statement to support you throughout this month ahead. So if you notice maybe you're fluctuating and your thoughts are not as high vibing as you'd like them to be, just remind yourself that you are the gift, and whatever you put your energy into with love and commitment, then actually you are creating your reality from your unique essence. And on that note, if you are interested in delving a bit deeper and getting in touch more with your unique soul essence, then I'll drop a link below for an upcoming course that you might be interested in. And of course, if you'd like your own personal reading, please get in touch. And yeah, do share what comes up for you throughout the month. I'd love to hear if this guidance served you and what you're creating. Have a beautiful month ahead, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.